Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. Ladies, you'll know the game and how it goes. When the message resonates, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. You can also share the video, copy the link, and turn on all your notification bells. That is free to do. It does help the algorithm, and it's the best way to energetically connect with me and the channel. So, Divine Feminines, I'm going to jump into your reading now. We just had our summer solstice. We had that full moon in Capricorn. And where I live, we also had the first monsoon that started. And so the energy is very intense. There's a lot going on. I think I said in the last full moon reading to lay low. It's a good time to just go within. When there's a lot going on around you, when you feel bombarded by the very intense energies, because of course, being a chosen divine feminine, being a star seed, being otherworldly, being somebody who has ascended, you are extra sensitive to the energies and to what's going on around you. So again, it was a perfect weekend. It's a perfect time, especially for the next few days, to go within, to lay low, and to know that there are things happening behind the scenes that are going to bring in new partnerships, right? The first card that we have is about partnership. I'm gonna probably not say this name right, but it's Soked Hosey. Soked Hosey. That's the guardian angel. Ooh, 1 second. I am so sorry. I had to mute real quick because I'm at my mama's house and she lives by the airport. So sometimes, a lot of the times, the planes fly over and they are so ridiculously loud. It's crazy. How's everybody doing? Drop 444 in the comments if you fuck with me. So again, there was a very intense full moon that we had, summer solstice, and again, where I'm from, the monsoon season has started. So a lot of intense astrological things going on, a lot of intense weather. So of course, if we replicate and mirror the universe, because we're made of the same stuff, you may have been feeling very those energies very, very intensely, right? So it's okay if you feel extra sensitive at this time. It's a perfect time to just lay low and go within, right? Because again, while you're going within and while you are soul searching, is what I heard, there are divine partnerships that are being created and that are coming into your life, into your energy, right? It's Suked Hosi. That's how you say its name. It says that this is the keeper of divine balances, holding the balance of feeling and truth in our lives through our partners and our partnerships, right? So again, the most important partnership that you have is the one within. Making sure that you are feeling balanced and honoring what makes you feel safe and secure, okay? And just like I said, when the energies are too intense around you, you don't have to let that energy in. You don't have to let it throw you off balance mentally, physically, emotionally. Again, being a star seed, being a chosen divine feminine energy, being earth angels, we are very, very sensitive, right? There are a lot of labels for what it is that we feel and how we manage day to day. But at the end of it, our very nervous system, our organs, our mind, our energy, it's just extra sensitive to what is going on out there. So it's a perfect time to go within and just remember to keep yourself balanced, okay? When there's too much going on around you, you can only find balance within yourself, right? This card is also about finding a soulmate and a relationship that is really uplifting and supportive and satisfying. And I really love hearing that for this collective because we've been, sensing the energies for a few months. And a lot of it is sadly us having to let go of people, places, things, connections that were not balanced, right? These were partnerships that actually drained us and that actually had us in emotional turmoil, and it just really negatively affected a lot of parts of our life, right? It kind of threw us off track, and we could have felt distraught and lonely and all those really bad things that happens when an empath is in a toxic relationship, in a toxic cycle, whether with a lover or a parent, whatever it is, right? So I feel like in the past, we have had partnerships that can drain us, that can hurt us. But I feel like, again, we've been going over us being able to let that go, being able to know that we are worthy and that we have a divine purpose and a divine plan for our life. And when you come into that awareness of how worthy you are, you can no longer entertain the partnerships, the people that, again, drain you and don't fill you back up. It's not okay when you're just giving and giving and giving of your time, your energy, and your essence, and somebody is just taking, right? It's not balanced, it's not supportive, it doesn't uplift you, it drags you down, and you're also never truly satisfied. So again, when you learned your worth, even though it may have felt like a long time that you were in cycles and connections with people that just took advantage of your kindness and your generosity and your good energy, right? I feel like the time of you being depleted and drained of the people, places, things around you, that has now come to an end, right? You have ascended, you know better now. So you can do better. You may feel anxious and worried about the past repeating itself, but again, you have done so much work and you know now that when you are having doubts or fears or anxieties, the only person that you can the only thing that you can do is go within, right? And it's really incredible. It's almost like when you're not looking, when you're not expecting it, when you are perfectly content and balanced and happy within yourself, it's almost like that's when this fool, I'm not going to try to say his name again, but it's like that's when you are going to be welcoming in people, connections, opportunities that, again, are so uplifting, supportive of you and your divine purpose, and it's going to just satisfy you. I just feel like you're going to be so satisfied, so happy. I feel like you have learned how to also cherish the things that make up who you are, your feelings, your creative thoughts, and the like the skills that you have. You're seeing now how God is, kind of packaging all that together for you, how you were divinely made for a divine purpose, and you're seeing how it's all going to work out for you, right? You may not see the full picture, but you have been able to, if you can have faith that the sun will rise tomorrow, you can have faith in yourself and your dreams, right? I'm from Arizona. That's where I'm from. Everybody should put where they're from in the comments. I love knowing that stuff. Oh, excuse me. How's everybody been feeling with this full moon? I've been feeling so sleepy, kind of grumpy, but I digress. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Divine feminine. Let's see. I'm from Earth. Good answer. Okay. All right. So listen up. Be listening. Okay. 2 cards came out, okay? Shit, where did it go? 2 cards came out, okay? We'll go over those in a second. The bottom of the deck is all about death and rebirth, the energy of the phoenix. This is the card, this is the energy that we have been seeing show up time and time again in our readings, Divine Feminine, right? I went over it a little bit in this one as well, just confirming that, hey, you have been able to put an ending to old ways of thinking and being, right? Low vibration, misinformation, illusions, and confusions and darkness, those things are no longer allowed in your energy or your aura because you have put an end to that, right? And you have been reborn. I feel like, you know, when you're reborn, when a baby's brand new, they still need a lot of time and care and patience, right? So that's the energy that you're in now. You are reborn. It's a brand new beginning with endless possibilities, endless potential, right? So again, you have done the really, really hard part, which, well, it's the thing that I struggle with, letting go, right? Letting go and surrendering. That's something that I do struggle with. So I'm really proud of this collective for being able to do that hard work. And again, you have found yourself on the other end of that death, which is being able to be reborn. And these are the other 2 cards that came out. I'm pretty sure. Keep in mind, I shuffle the shit out of these decks, bro. They get thrown around. These decks get moved constantly. I'm pretty sure that these 2 cards have come out, if not together in a past reading, a recent reading, but they definitely have come out when I do these. So that's crazy. You know, I love seeing my girl Venus. Look at how gorgeous. Oh my God. One day I'm going to look like that for sure. I'm going to live on an island and I'm going to have a Mediterranean diet and a good tan. And I'm going to look just like that. That's how I'm going to do my readings with my cards. I can see it now. But again, we have the beautiful goddess that is Venus, the beautiful planet, the beautiful energy that is Venus, that is shining down at you at this time. And Venus is able to get you in alignment with what it is that your heart truly desires when it comes to money, when it comes to love, when it comes to even just living, working, like the things that bring in money, the things that bring you success. It's like I just heard, when you love it, you're never working a day in your life. That's the energy that I'm getting, collective, right? You have been able to put an end to a way of thinking that doesn't benefit you and that only drains you, right? It's like you're not interested in the rat race. You're not interested in giving of your time, your essence, your energy to, you know, anything that is not a part of your divine purpose. And because of that, you have mastered Venus. Venus knows her worth, and Venus knows that anything that is worth having is worth loving, right? And so again, Venus is all about love and abundance. That's the energy that is being prepared for you at this time. And again, no matter how chaotic or hectic the energies or the astrological, you know, makings, it's okay if that is feeling overwhelming or intense for you at this time. Know that it's working in your favor, and know that if it ever becomes too much, you are able at any time to step into the present moment and to go within, even if it's only for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. I feel like the more that you do it, the more that you give yourself that present moment with yourself and what you're feeling, that's when, you know, it'll become easier to do it for longer periods of time. And before you know it, you're not putting any energy towards things that drain you or that take from you in a negative way. You're basically training your neurological pathways, you're training your energy, you're training your mind, you're training the people around you to know and to understand that you are tolerating nothing but what is best for you, right? Because fermentation, because it has taken you so long to get here, right? You have been patient, and patience is not easy to have, right? Easier said than done when it comes to being patient with yourself. I think I said that right before this card came out. Maybe it was when this card came out, but I was talking about, like, you know, yes, you have gone through a death. Yes, you have gone through an ending. Yes, you cannot go back, right? You can't go back to those people, to those places, to those things, to those jobs. No, you can't go back, but you have become reborn. And right now, again, what did I say? Newborns need lots of love, lots of patience, right? So it's okay. And I think I said that at the beginning of the reading, like, when the energies are hectic for whatever reason, astrological, personal, whatever it is, when the energies get too intense around you, you are always able to give yourself that time and to go within. Give yourself patience and grace and understanding, because you are deserving of it, okay? You're not deserving of it when you have the money. You're not just deserving of it when you look a certain way. You're not just worthy of it when you're at the top of your game. You are worthy of it at all times. This is the grace, this is the mercy, and this is just the balance of the universe, right? So at any time, you can give yourself that patience. And I feel like you are not who you used to be, right? You have matured. You have matured, you have changed. A lot of people may not like it because they liked when you were impatient. They liked when you doubted yourself. They liked when you didn't necessarily know how to love yourself, or how, like, what a healthy love looks like, a healthy partnership looks like, right? They wanted you to settle for, you know, that imbalanced relationship where they always got what they wanted and you never got what you needed. So again, you have changed, you have matured, you have given yourself time to heal and to know your worth. Okay, you've gone over things in your head enough times, and now you are learning and you've integrated the lesson. Now you know the things that you are worthy of. You're getting whispers and confirmation about what is the best next steps for you, what's going to bring you love, what is something that you love to do that's going to bring in that abundance, okay? And only you know that. So that's when you need to give yourself patience and go within. Again, even if you just start off with 30 seconds, if you start off with 10 seconds, yeah. So I'm really proud of you, Divine Feminine, because these kinds of Venus doesn't just come in for anybody or at any time. It's only after you've released and surrendered the things that no longer serve you, and you've let go of the illusions. You've kind of given yourself a reality check, and you have kind of made a very courageous decision to set off on your own divine path. And it's not easy, okay? It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of it takes a lot. And so if you ever do feel overwhelmed, or you feel anxious or fearful at any time, you are allowed to come and watch one of my videos. Be encouraged. You're allowed to meditate and go within and find the answers within yourself, that calm within yourself. You're able to go outside and ground with your shoes off of your feet. Just know that you have so many tools in your toolbox, okay? And we're just going to keep adding to it. So whenever the energies are very intense, because you're my sensitive little divine feminine starseed angel, empath, earth angel baby, again, there are many tools that we can use to make sure that no matter the people we have to let go of, no matter the changes that we have to go through, no matter the endings that we have to, you know, move forward with, that's exactly what we're doing. We're doing it together as a collective. We're moving forward, okay? She said, send a super chat, I guess, if you really want to get her attention. That is a very good way to get my attention. Bright as a light. I want you to know that it is always the right time. That's crazy that's the question. I'm sorry I didn't write back in the comments because I did see it, but it's just not, I didn't want to type it. It was kind of hard. Maybe I'm just not really good at like a written response. But again, watch this reading back. It's so weird. This reading was literally confirming that it does not matter if it's the full moon. It doesn't matter if it's, Mercury in retrograde. It doesn't matter if that toxic person in your life is having a fucking fit. It does not matter what goes on outside of yourself. At any moment, at any time, you can, and moving forward, you will go within, even if it's for 5 seconds. Ask yourself a question. Should I leave? Give yourself 5 seconds to really quiet the mind, and you'll have the answer there. I'm not kidding. I of course, I'm going to say yes. It's always time to go. It's always time to go. When you're not being respected, when you are not being treated well, you have to go, because it's just, again, you have a bigger purpose. We just talked about in this video how there are so many people, places, things from the past that are very upset that you have changed, right? Because they liked it when they could, threaten you or gaslight you or, you know, ghost you or stonewall, or like, I don't know, silent treatment you into giving them what it is they want. And really all it is that they want is to drain you of your energy, drain you of your resources, right? So again, the energy that we have been tapping into for the past few readings have confirmed that you are over it and that you've let that go. You can't go backwards, right? So move forward in a place that is, move forward so that, again, you don't have, so you don't even have to tolerate that kind of nonsense, because that's exactly what it is, right? Sorry, I ramble so much, but I just tend to um because I just know how complicated that is, right? I know how it is when you have been attached to somebody for so long, or even sometimes it doesn't even take that long, right? You become enmeshed, and it's hard to make even the simplest decisions. It's hard to even, when you're like in surrounded by people that kind of like use you, abuse you, that drain you of your energy. Again, even making the simplest decisions like what you're going to eat for breakfast becomes a very big task, because you're not sure of who you are. When there's so much illusion and confusion and abuse and neglect and trauma that goes off in your body that you just can't think straight. So the little things become hard, and then the big choices become hard, like leaving, like staying gone, like really not going back and moving forward. But that's why I have this channel. That's why I use my energy and the resources that I have to speak to all of you, and to hopefully build you guys up to know that you are worthy and you can have the life that you desire. And it doesn't matter because especially because I'm not really like, I don't know, I'm just not the best astrologer. I know my big three in my chart, and that's about it. But again, it's not, and there's only so far I can go with that. But I do know what it is to go through that and to feel like hopeless and lost and confused. So again, there is, and then when I reflect back, I'm like, wow, the only person that got me out of that was really me, right? There was no savior, there was no white knight, there was really nobody. Even when it comes to my day-to-day stuff that I need to do, or even my channel, like there's really nobody here pushing me or encouraging me to do it. And that's okay, because I don't need that. I don't need external. I don't need um a relationship, a person, a job, or anything, or anything outside of myself to tell me what I already know. So even when I get confused or scared or anxious, which is constantly, I just, again, give myself that time to go within. I take deep breaths and I just try to find that peace and solace within myself, because I feel like that's the thing they try to take from you, right? When you're wrapped up in people, places, and things that no longer serve you and they only benefit from draining of your energy, they basically want that for you. That's the program that they try to have you under. And it can be hard to break that spell, to break that programming. But again, that's why I have the channel. That's why I do the messages, because that's exactly the programming that I'm trying to break, even if sometimes I am not the most articulate. But I hope that it helps. And yeah. All right, y'all. So that was the reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. You can also share the video, copy the link, and turn on your notification bells. That's going to be the best way to energetically connect with me and the channel. And I'll see you on the next reading. Bye.